in seconds flat. So it looks like the ultimate way that these lanes are landing is the most problematic for NaVi over towards the mid lane, where they don't really have any convincing way of shutting down G. Applying pressure is difficult with just these two heroes for NaVi. And bottom lane, they're going to go and get in for Ostile. I don't think the Torn is going to save him. The Maladin is going to hurt.
The Stomp coming through, but Poshka getting low. They will keep Dendi slept up. King are going to rotate through, body block him from going forward for more. Aloha Dance in a bit of trouble, though, with the soul from the Urshok. One right click's going to be barely short. Can he get there in time? With the boots of speed up onto Aloha Dance, he will be able to make it away. Dendi dropping another Urshok, but not going to catch a kill. So he benefits from the bottle, whereas Luna doesn't really end up going that route. But yeah, very similar in the sense that once they do have a lot of solo kill potential. Once they pick up the level 6, the farm definitely benefits them well, and you get that kind of extra farming out of the mid lane. Bottom lane, they are going to catch the cast. They're going to go for the Stomp perhaps here onto Dendi. The overpower, Rage is there, Stomp's not gonna, oh, it barely does connect onto Dendi. Torn is there though, they're gonna turn onto Aloha Dance, but with the punches from the Stapler, no, the Lifestealer will go down first. Miposhka will be able to find the return kill. It actually goes the way of King R.
Claws your face off, so it is, I think, a good decision for Empire to swap this up. If they play more emphasis on shutting down mid lane, it's a lot easier. Probably has just
G
as much
missed
support.
the scream. G blinked to the north, expecting Snake to go north. He went south, missed the scream. They're gonna expand the Chronosphere anyways. Cass goes in, they're gonna take out Saneko. Feels like they could have got that kill without it though. And Miposhka, yeah, to the south. He's gonna be taken out to General Artstyle as well as Dit Yara.
Because Empire, are again very reliant on right clicks, is going to be hard between the Burrow Strike, the Sandstorm, and the extra movement speed when he decides to pop that drum charge to get out of there. The Sand King is rather immovable unless they decide to drop the Chronosphere on him, but then the Chronosphere is on the bottom lane. It's not really possible. Flips now towards mid lane. G trying to Sonic wave, but unable to do so. And this the Sand King is going to be probably the most problematic of them all. The Ursa and Luna can definitely get going versus Roshan specifically, which they will eventually look out for, but General is just unstoppable in this lane. He's going to burst in, open wounds, Stomp will connect. Okay, everything lands here for Empire, but the boat's coming in. Reinforce the General, and now the Burrow Strike's off the ET. Aloha Dance is here for some damage, but I think he has enough to get killed, especially not when yanked back by the X. So General walks out of there, intercepts from the rest of the Empire heroes. They're smoked up, but they can't get there in time. They're looking at Saneko in the mid lane. Pretty screwed Shadow Demon, but it's a Shadow Demon.
Yeah, once again, 2 Chronospheres, 2 Shadow Demon kills. Doesn't feel like it's nearly enough for Empire.
Drop in soon as well. Yeah, it's going to be time for Sand King to really start dominating the map, and in the meantime, while this is happening, Empire, their Lifestealer, is doing a whole lot of nothing. TP towards top with the Queen of Pain inside.
Oh, they're setting up for this, though.
So difficult to kill. I don't think they can get anything here. Lifestealer's wasting a lot of time.
And Demonic Purge onto G. Now the Eclipse comes out as he blinks for it again. G's going to be punished for it. General will be the trade going down to Aloha Dance, who gets the Rage off. Jump forward. Chronosphere will catch onto 2. Both doesn't do a whole lot of anything, but it passes through a couple. Nice Earth Splitter, but the disruption's there for now for Dit Yara. Poshka swipes down by Dendi. 2-man Earthshock is going to be there. Rage to purge it off. They're going to jump forward. They'll find Artstyle. Ends up being a 2 for 2 thus far. Dendi going to pop his ultimate. Doesn't want to continue forward for Aloha Dance as King R did come into the fray. Ends up being a 2 for 2, but they get G. When all is said and done, Sonic Wave going to be expended as well as the Chronosphere. On it, but X marks against Queen of Pain, pretty darn good ability, and Artstyle has been well positioned pretty much for the entire game thus far. He's been very influential on this Kunkka. 6 out of 8 kills he's been involved in. Sandstorm going to be there. Dit Yara comes through with the Eclipse and the Lucent Beam to cancel the Death Ward as well as kill off the Witch Doctor. Goes to queuing up the Chronosphere, but without a Witch Doctor Death Ward, I mean, he just didn't have all that much to contribute into the Chrono. D now joining the fray, but jump forward from Dendi. One more right click. Oh, he's going to get chronoed up. Earth Splitter will be there just the Aegis though if they bring him down. And it looks like he had the damage reduction for the Earth Splitter. The disruption is going to be there defensively onto Saneko. Will keep him alive. X-Mark is on to G. Now the Burrow Strike coming through. A couple right clicks from Dendi with the Torrent. G goes down. Dendi off to the east, still has an Aegis available. Blink cooling down in 4 seconds. X to King Art, he's in trouble. Lucent Beam will be there. Couple right clicks. He's brought down Saneko, and they'll get the tower. NaVi rolling over Empire in the bottom lane. initiation potential with the Kunkka, with the 2 Blink Daggers on the Ursa and the Sand King, so very difficult place for Empire to go to farm, and that's not exactly what their team is built to do. They're built to fight, but they go in for a Chronosphere again on a solo support. They should be able to at least get the kill on Arcel, but he gets the boat off. In the meantime, boat's going to land onto 2. Eclipse will come out. G's in trouble again using his Blink aggressively. X was there to bring back his corpse. And the Torrent will connect onto Aloha Dance. He's trying to arm a toggle, doing a decent job of it, is able to bring down the Luna. But still, 1 for 3 at this point. Dendi on the tail end. General finds another in the trees. That's Miposhka. He's going to drop. And NaVi is controlling these team fights entirely. The Chronospheres have been subpar, to say the least. We'll give it a break for the time being, but they've got the run of the map right now, so really not worried, as you mentioned, about trades being found by Empire anywhere, even if they are running in tight quarters.
Boy, don't Chronosphere the Shadow Dude. God damn it, man.
Crimson Guard is going to be there. Earth Splitter will come through, but Disruption, Self-Disruption is there in time. Looks like going to be X'd up and likely brought down. They actually missed the Torrent, though. Sonic Wave does come through. G is able to get up to the high ground, but the Eclipse from the low ground from Ditya finishes him off. Dendi, he's going to be forced to pop the Enrage now. Bolt comes through, kills off King R. Nice Burrow Strike. Epicenter going to come through as well. They do end up getting Dendi in time. Torrent is just a bit late, but Aloha Dance will end up going down. 4 down for Empire, and they are without their Ursa. But it looks like Dendi, yeah, he's going to have to buy back here since they still have tier 1s. Going to whiff as well. But in the meantime, Illusion's working on the buildings. The Range Rax is at 50% HP. Stomp is going to catch Ditya, but they don't opt to jump forward. A Chronosphere would likely only connect onto the Luna there, so they are withholding it till they jump up. 2-man Burrow is going to be found by General, but an instant counter initiation. Chrono is going to find 3 from Ghost, and Earth Splitter is beautifully placed by Miposhka, and Ditya going to go down as well as Artstyle G. He's able to blink out. And what a combination from Ghostic and Miposhka there. Jump forward though, Epicenter re-engaging. King R and Miposhka gonna go down. General finds both of them as they bring down the Shadow Demon. General gonna pay with his life, however. So overall, very poor fight for NaVi. They don't get any of the buildings. And an instant reaction from Ghostic as General goes in, finds the backline, finds 3 heroes in the mid lane, and gonna make his way back to base in order to defend. Jump forward from Dendi, he's X'd up, gonna try and take someone out, uses the Enrage, will be pulled back for the Cascan land. Meanwhile, the Range Rax gonna be taken out, jump forward from Ghostic. He is gonna find a Chrono onto 2, but the Bolt comes out, connects onto Ghostic. Earth Splitter is pretty good, Death Ward coming out, Dendi taking a lot of damage. Does he have the Aegis? He still will have it up for now, and it now just ends up giving him the regeneration buff to get back into the fight. Nice counter initiation from General as well, and this should buy enough time. Ghostic down for the melee racks to fall. Illusions again, one's going to be created up. Elder Titan, one of the better heroes at the game in the game at counter siege, is going to look to try and stymie Ditya for now, but melee racks in a little bit of trouble. Over towards the east. B looking to initiate from the backside. He jumps forward with the Sonic and will catch Ditya, but he immediately is punished for it as General counter initiates onto him. He will buy back though. They don't want to hang around too long. They bring down the Lifestealer and look to back out to NaVi's side and reset. Stomp is going to catch on Dendi, cancels off the Urn Tick as well. Jump forward, G will finish him off. Orchid up onto General as well. They're going to look to continue to fight. Yule Scepter is there. X back onto King R into the Torrent, but they're going for the more important target. Epicenter is there, but G, they use the X on King R. Perhaps General was expecting them to have it. And now they will have to back out and sack Saneko, who will end up going down. When all is said and done, do force a buyback out of G, and they get the racks in the mid lane. So the return kills, not that big of a concern for NaVi. Like that's not the key for them. They're going to look to fight. They're going to look to find a Chronosphere, knowing that the heroes are currently bunched up. They want to take this fight out of their base where it's a little bit less predictable. Ghostic gonna have his smoke pop. It doesn't see anyone. Jumps forward, finds the Chrono. It's only onto Ditya. General is queuing up the Epicenter and will find the Witch Doctor in the backlines. Both gonna come through as well. Ditya, he's just fine. Ghostic in trouble, gonna get bashed up. Has a time walk in a second. Will walk out towards the east. Meanwhile, over on the west, Aloha Dance trying to man up against the support Kunkka, and that is even difficult for Empire to do. 3 heroes on the sidelines, none of which have buyback. You might even
as a freaking assault cuirass. Like, you never see this item on this hero because usually he's not this low to jump in for Ghostic. Like, gets a lucky bash. No risk. Sparks.
And meanwhile, Melee Rock's going to be taken out to the east of that. So that's 2 lanes down. Mid lane's pushing in, touching the tier 4s right now. Jump forward, though, they are going to find General with the Chronosphere. Stomp will be there as well. Bolt is going to fly through and does not connect onto anyone. Sonic Wave will finish off General as he burrows up towards the high ground. G now jumping forward. It's going to Orchid up Soneko. Eclipse, though, it's going to do some return damage onto Aloha Dance and G. And they're all going to be dropped. Triple kill for Dityara. And the towel is thrown in from Empire here. Sub 40 minutes as NaVi squash the rumors about any sort of internal conflicts. They look very good in this game. One, well drafted, well played overall. A couple of blunders on the high ground, but nothing that was ever too much to overcome. And NaVi knowing exactly what their limits were with this lineup, able to just choke out and take out Empire in this game 1.